How?
He is the one.
Each one of you has a homework assignment.
Yo, the other day, I came across a video comparing training programs in CrossFit. Which one's the best? Is it Mayhem? Is it HWPO? Is it Proven? Is it... It's not CompTrain, but could it be SMTP? Could it be Training Think Tank? Which one is it, Andrew? We want to know. It's my program. It's the HillerFit program. You may have not even known that I had a program. Most people don't. I would say 90% of you guys had no idea that I had one. And every once in a while, I'll have somebody kind of squirrel their way in, and they'll go into my Instagram, they'll go to that link tree, and they'll go, oh, a program. Then they'll sign up for the HillerFit program, which is on Wodify. It's been on Wodify since 2020. October of 2020, that was my last month as an affiliate owner. I had about a month and a half or two where I was just trying to figure out what to do with life. And I had a member reach out to me and go, we need your stuff back. We don't know what to do with it. We don't like what's going on over here right now. There's a certain level of fun. There's a certain level of progression. There's a certain level of intention that comes with the pieces that you put out, and we want them back. Can you please put something together for us? So I did. And I had maybe 75 or 80 people sign up as soon as I posted something to my Instagram in the year 2020. Of those people, I'd say 45 or so are still around for freaking 3 years later, and stuff like that blows my mind. Now, I'm super convinced that most of these programs are very similar.
Is that what you think? You think?
The movements look the same, they all have similar time durations, but I do think that there is something very important about the coaching that you put into the program. I've had qualms with some online training programs for not having any sort of coaching, or for having long-winded coaching, and that is exactly what you can come to expect out of my stuff. And it's actually something that I owe to the YouTube space. I used to make these videos where I would just stand up in front of the whiteboard and I would talk, and I would give pieces, but you'd have to really sit, you'd have to really listen, you'd have to really dig to see what those pieces were.
You can see my legs getting to the camera. I made a post yesterday, the superhero quote, which is, you're gonna make a difference. A lot of times, it won't be huge, it won't even be visible, but it will matter just the same. And I'm gonna start saying what the quotes are in the videos. So if you wanna know what it is, you can click the video. I'm trying to make you watch the video. And I wrote it in the freaking notes like 1,000 times, so watch the video. Warm up.
They're pieces of intention. They're things you should be thinking of during the workout. They're the stimulus that you're looking to accrue from having done that piece on that day. It's where are you going with these, and it's where have we come from having done these things. And it's everything that I like to do to curate a great athlete wherever you are at any point. I would be able to do it in the affiliate. And one of the things that I was actually the biggest on in the affiliate is that when the coach came in, they're not allowed to just stare at the TV screen and talk. You guys all have seen that, right? Sometimes coaches are having an off day. Maybe they had a super late night. There is never an excuse. You can never be on your cell phone when you are running a CrossFit class as a coach. If you ever see anybody looking down at their phone for more than 3 seconds to potentially change the music on the radio or whatever, they are not coaching any longer. You've lost their attention, and everything that you give to the person in front of you, to the people you are giving this information to, is top priority. That's how I run my online program. It's been 3 years where I've been running it online exclusively, and it's also how I would run it in the affiliate, dating all the way back to 2015. So at this point in time, I'm 8+ years into this stuff. And the thing that drives me the most crazy is when there is somebody who's paying 20 bucks a month for a workout, 30 bucks a month for a workout, and then I go and check those workouts out and it's 12 days of Christmas. And it's like,
That's not necessary.
what's the purpose? You just want to sweat? And then let's just say this 12 days of Christmas workout was in a CrossFit affiliate in some sort of a functional training class. All right, you're gonna do one box jump, and then you're gonna do 2 push-ups. Two push-ups, 1 box jump, and then 3 ring rows, 2 push-ups and 1 box jump. And then it's like, everyone could have done that for themselves. Actually, it's something that I would tell my members to do. I need you to look at the workout before you come into the affiliate. I want you to have a good idea of what's going on before you get there, so that when you get there, you can get to work. And also, if before you get to work, you have questions, you can use the information, you can use what you've tried to teach yourself before you came in. Ask the coach, who should also have a great understanding and a good idea of what the intentions are and the stimulus is to be. You can ask that person, goes, hey, hey, I know that I might not be able to do toes to bar today. Maybe I can do 5 or 6. Does that fit? Does that make sense? And if you can't have that conversation with people, what are you paying for? What is the $150, the $200, the $300 a month for? Because anywhere you go in the world, you can get a freaking pull-up rig and a rower and maybe even a pool for $30 a month, $40, $50 a month. But you're going to an affiliate and you're paying 5 to 10 times that amount of money. And if the coach can't at the very minimum read the workout before they come into that affiliate, there's something wrong. And that's probably the biggest thing that I want to give to people through my program. I create a video a day. The video I want to keep as short, compact, concise as possible. It's something that I've always done, but through the year in YouTube, I've gotten better at it. I made a video the other day and I go, wow, this is so much better. It's incredible. I used to shoot the videos on my iPhone and I had this weird lav mic that connected through the bottom of the iPhone and it sounded crackly and it was never great. Everything is so much better now. And through that 1 to 2 minute video that you get every single day, right at the top of the program, I want you to be able to grab something to take away to put into your workout on that day.
Each one of you has a homework assignment,
of which there is one track. I don't do the levels. I want you to become smart. I want you to educate yourself. I want you to be able to listen to the words that I say on that video and go, okay, although maybe I can't do 3 sets of 30 toes to bar, I can see, I can hear that I'm supposed to have them done in about 90 seconds. And through that, I know that maybe I can do 15 toes to bar. And even Andrew said, cut them in half. And if you can't do that, then consider something like an elevated knee tuck up or a candlestick on the pull-up rig. Or maybe you just do sit-ups because the grip isn't important. Or maybe the grip is important and you need to hang from the pull-up rig because you're doing that with kettlebell swings, toes to bar and kettlebell swings. What's the stimulus of the workout? Completely fry out your grip. I am the one that writes. I am the one who creates the workouts. I am the one who puts the notes into Wodify every single night.
He is the one.
And of the programs that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, the people that you know who write or own the methodology, the programming, they are not those people. They don't do the workouts. Now, I'm not talking crap here about Mayhem, Proven, HWPO. Those might be the big 3 in the space right now. They don't write the workouts. Frony doesn't write them. He used to write the What's Rich Doing stuff. Freaking Fraser doesn't write them. Isn't it Jake Marconi who puts all that stuff together? Tia's off writing baby programs. Shane's the one who writes them. She doesn't do the workouts. This has been what I have done forever. It can be from anyone who started yesterday doing this fitness thing all the way up to somebody who is competing at the semifinal level. I'm rather sure. I've got a conversation later today with somebody who is anticipating making a run at semifinals and they asked, hey, can you help me out? I want to know if we can help each other get this person to this position. They'll do so using the Hiller Fit program. It's part of what lit a fire under my butt. I go, this could be really cool. That being said, the program is written for the best and scaled for the rest. So if this person needs a bit more, I'm going to write down a bit more. And then I'm also just going to give more information on those videos about what that might mean to whomever else is doing it wherever they are doing it. With that, each and every workout has a goal time and a time cap. The time cap is a fail safe.
Wait.
It means that maybe you missed something and whenever you hit that time cap, it's never something where it's like, bad. What do you mean you didn't get this number of burpees in this amount of time? You want to ask yourself what went wrong. Maybe you came out too hot. There's always a sequence of events where now you need to circle yourself around and say, what led me to this position right here? Maybe the goal time was 7 minutes and you were doing all these burpees and you finished it in 5. Why did I finish so quick? Maybe I overscaled. But in my opinion, the person who enters the affiliate, the person who enters the program is only so good as how they leave that position that they entered from. If you are somebody who just looks at something and does something without any idea about how you got there or why you're doing it, I don't think that you're any better of a person. And while this could be potentially written for somebody who's at the semifinal level, I 100% believe that all of this can be done in under 60 minutes. You will need kind of your typical CrossFit stuff, barbells, kettlebells, and if you have a sled, that's great, and if you got a skier, bike, rower, all that stuff, that's good. The cool part about that is that there will be other people, and there are other people who are doing it out there and everywhere. It's the thing where if I did a workout at 6 a.m. in the morning at the affiliate, I knew that later on in that day, there would be other people who would be looking at my score and they'd be saying, okay, if Andrew got this, then I can do this. Or if I worked out in the evening and somebody had done something in the morning, I would go, okay, they got this, so I should be able to do this. And it's always a question of learning. More stats are always good. The leaderboard is an amazing thing. Comparison is not the thief of joy. Not if you use it the right way. God, do I hate when people say comparison is the thief of joy.
Most people, normal people, do just about anything to avoid a fight.
I look at Matt Fraser and what he's able to do. I look at Rich Froning and what he's able to do. Hell, I look at Tia Toomey, Brooke Wells, Danny Spiegel, and the entire gambit of CrossFit people, and I go, that's where they're at, and this is where I'm at in this thing. And it's just bullet points as to where you stand. And it's amazing. It's super freaking cool. And without bullet points in relation to the fittest on earth and your camaraderie of people and where you are, then you don't know if you're improving, getting worse, or whatever. Now, there is something that I picked up on the other day in Ben Bergeron talking on the Barbell Spin podcast with Cole Sager. He said that within the app, there's some sort of metric where they're going to be able to compare each other amongst the comp train crew. So if you hit this number on the back squat, then you're 77th percentile. This is something I don't have on Wodify. This is something where over on the board right now, I have something written down that just says, how fit are you? And a lot of my free time, I sit there and I think, how can I put this together? What do I need to do in order to create something where I, Andrew Hiller, can go do 10 workouts? And at the back end of these 10 workouts, I can dictate where my fitness level is. So I can do something like the Hiller Fit program right here, right now. And 3 months later, I can do these 10 series of fitness tests and I can see whether or not I've gotten better on this program. Is Andrew Hiller just spouting stuff out of his butt, or is this stuff doing what it should do? Now, what Ben is talking about, they also have available on Beyond the Whiteboard, so that's nothing new. But he is also doing this on the CompTrain 3.0 app. I'm using Wodify. Many people have issues with Wodify. I think that they've come a long way and their new app is pretty fluid. You can click on the video, you can watch it within the app. Where I'm going with all of that is, if things go the way that I would like for them to go, and people sign up for the first time that I've ever really talked about my program, maybe, just maybe, I can create something that I want very similar to what he's talking about, but it's the how fit are you over 10 series of tests, or maybe every workout that you do in the program will have this fluctuating thing where at the end of the day, you can say, oh, look, my fitness went up because I retested this muscle up thing, and this is a benchmark that I didn't even know. And now because I can do 15 instead of 10 muscle ups, I just have this ever ongoing metric of fitness. And if you test your muscle ups in the future and they go down, you'll see that metric decrease. I want it built into the program, but I can't do it. Why? Because believe it or not, you don't make a killing on YouTube. I want to do more. I want to do the most. I want to just provide something for everybody that I think is super cool. It's stuff that I would have liked to have done 5 to 8 years ago. It would have been super cool. I would have signed up for this in a heartbeat if I could have seen where I was always at. So that if I go, hey, right now on the Hiller Fit program on this app, I'm a 90. I'm going to give you ranges, and they're by no means the answer. Let's say in order to hit a quarterfinal, you need to squat 245, which is a number that I'm going to reference. If you are extremely fit, aerobically, there's a good chance that you can circumvent a possible weakness in the squat that will then propel you into a quarterfinal. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to talk about my categories, which I have broken down into newbie, beginner, intermediate, quarterfinal, semifinal, and the games level. And if I'm a 90, that means that I'm ready for the freaking open, for regionals, for the games. I see that Justin Medeiros is a 97. Right now, I'm a 98. I should be able to beat him.
Is that what you think? You think?
I'd like for it to be nailed in like that, where it might be something where you can chalk that up to it. I've always had a good program. I've always had people telling me that I have a good program. It's been all that I've ever done, my own workouts. I've dabbled here and there, but I always come back to doing my stuff. I think that they're fun. I like to turn them into a game. I want you to have a goal. I want you to have a time cap. I want you to do everything you can to beat that time cap after you've set yourself up for that day, for that workout. And I'm going to close with what I have for today, Monday, June 19th. The workout is 3 rounds of 30 alternating dumbbell snatches, 50 for the men, 35 for the women. 1 dumbbell has to be done alternating, and then you've got 10 bar muscle ups, 3 rounds of 30 and 10. The goal time is to finish that thing under 8 minutes. How do you get to that spot? I'll tell you in the video. What is the substitution potential for a bar muscle up? I'll tell you in the video. But the game is you look at it and you go, all right, round 1, I got to be able to do that in about 2 minutes and 30 seconds if I want to have a shot at finishing this thing under 8. Why? Because 2.5, 5, 7.5, round after round. If you do every round in 2.5 minutes, you know that you're on pace for 7.5. You're going to slow down a little bit. And let's just say you hit the time cap. Why did you hit the time cap? Turn it into a game. Have fun with it. I know that it's the best. If you're interested in any of this stuff, just sign up. It's $30 a month, $1 a day. Everyone spends money on crap that they don't need to impress people that they don't like. That's a Tyler Durden quote, right?
Come on! It's the greatest happiest moment of your life, man. And you're off somewhere miserable. Shut up.
For $1 a day, you can click onto that extra video that I'm putting out in the Wodify app. You can join the Facebook group and you can talk to some people about all the crap that we'll be doing in the freaking workout program. And you'll be part of something where potentially down the road, I hope to have one of the coolest things ever for the community of people that I care so much about. If you hate it, I'll send you your 30 bucks back. That's how easy it is. I'm not giving away a free week. But if you look at this and you go, Andrew Hiller was lying out of his butt on that video, I'll just send you your money back. Just send me an email. That said, there will always be a link forever in the description below. It might be the only thing that's ever in the description below on these YouTube videos. But go sign up, jump aboard the best program in CrossFit. Andrew Hiller, out. Oh, next week, if you follow the program, you should be expecting some homework assignments.
This week, each one of you has a homework assignment. Go out, you're gonna start a fight with a total stranger.
Tyler dreamed up new homework assignments. He handed them out in sealed envelopes.
Please smash that like button, no one touches there, and I've seen legends.